Not picking Kawhi. Clippers' $18,102,000 center jokingly refuses to swap lives with Kawhi Leonard after Aspiration Deal Saga. The Los Angeles Clippers have had their fair share of headline-making moments over the years, but this one might be the most unexpected and the most entertaining. In a hilarious twist, the Clippers' $18 million big man jokingly made it clear he would not trade lives with his superstar teammate, Kawhi Leonard, following the now viral Aspiration Deal Saga. What started as a light-hearted question quickly turned into a viral clip across social media, giving fans an unfiltered glimpse into the locker room chemistry and personality dynamics of the Clippers roster. Let's break down what happened. During a recent media appearance, the Clippers center, who's pulling in a cool $18,102,000 this season, was asked a simple but loaded question: if you could swap lives with any of your teammates for a day, who would it be? Without hesitation, and with a grin, he fired back, "Not picking Kawhi." The crowd laughed, the reporters chuckled, and the quote immediately exploded online. It wasn't said with malice or shade, it was pure humor, but the context behind it made fans dig deeper into what's really going on with Kawhi and the so-called Aspiration deal that's been making waves. For those who missed it, the Aspiration Deal Saga refers to a business and endorsement situation that recently surfaced involving Kawhi Leonard. The famously private superstar reportedly had a partnership discussion with the financial services company Aspiration, known for its environmentally friendly and socially conscious branding. The deal, however, was said to have hit a snag, sparking online debate about whether Kawhi backed out due to brand fit, timing, or personal preference. The details remain fuzzy, but one thing's for sure, it became a trending topic fast. Fans were joking about Kawhi's trademark poker face personality, making memes about how even Kawhi's financial decisions have no emotion, while others speculated on how it might reflect his off-court priorities. So, when the Clippers center cracked that he wouldn't want to swap lives with Kawhi, it was the perfect storm, a mix of timing, inside humor, and a little bit of playful irony. The internet took it and ran with it. Within hours, NBA Twitter was ablaze with memes, GIFs, and short clips of the moment, with captions like "even his teammates don't want to be Kawhi," and "Kawhi probably didn't even react." It was the kind of viral spark that reminded everyone how unpredictable and entertaining NBA culture has become. But beneath the humor lies something more meaningful, the dynamic within the Clippers organization. Kawhi Leonard, known for his quiet demeanor and reserved lifestyle, is the complete opposite of many of his teammates. He doesn't seek the spotlight. He rarely shows emotion in interviews. He's all about basketball and low-key living. On the other hand, players like the team's $18 million big man are more outspoken, engaging with fans, and comfortable showing personality. This difference doesn't divide the team, it defines them. It's part of what makes the Clippers locker room such an interesting mix of personalities. And let's be honest, joking about Kawhi is something not everyone would dare to do. The two-time Finals MVP commands a certain level of respect. But the fact that this joke landed so well shows that the Clippers have built a relaxed and confident culture, one where players can have fun, laugh with each other, and still maintain mutual respect. Kawhi himself reportedly laughed at the comment, or, in Kawhi fashion, might have just smiled slightly and nodded, which in his world is the equivalent of a full-on laugh. The Aspiration Deal Saga also brought new attention to Kawhi's off-court image. Despite being one of the most elite players in the league, Kawhi has never been one to chase endorsements or flashy business deals. While other stars like LeBron James or Kevin Durant build media empires and tech investments, Kawhi stays grounded. He's famously simple, driving a 20-year-old car for years, keeping a low social profile and avoiding unnecessary publicity. So, when news broke that he was even considering a deal with a brand like Aspiration, it raised eyebrows. Fans were intrigued that the quiet superstar might be stepping into a new business lane. But as with many Kawhi stories, details remained mysterious, and that only fueled speculation. For the Clippers, all of this off-court chatter has become part of their narrative this season. The franchise is in a fascinating spot, balancing between veteran leadership, star power, and locker room chemistry as they try to make a deep playoff run. Kawhi and Paul George remain the pillars, but role players like the team's big man are stepping up not just on the court, but also in shaping the team's identity and humor. That light-hearted, team-bonding energy is exactly what you want in a group chasing championship goals. Fans also see this as a reflection of how the NBA has evolved. In the modern league, personality and authenticity are just as important as highlight reels. Players aren't afraid to joke, poke fun, or speak their minds, as long as it's in good taste. The viral "not picking Kawhi" line became a symbol of how today's athletes can be relatable and entertaining without crossing lines. It's good-natured fun, something the league and fans crave. Interestingly, The joke also brought out more love for Kawhi than expected. Fans flooded social media with comments about how Kawhi doesn't care, Kawhi's probably already back in the gym, and this man's living rent-free in everyone's heads. Others noted that Kawhi probably wouldn't even notice the trend until a reporter mentioned it during a post-game interview. That stoic, mystery-driven aura continues to make him one of the most unique superstars in the NBA. And as for the Clippers' $18 million center, his comment only boosted his popularity. Fans appreciated his honesty and humor, calling him the realest guy on the team. It humanized the squad in a way that analytics and highlights never could. With all the tension that can build in a long season, moments like this remind everyone that basketball is still a game, and that the best teams are the ones that can laugh together and stay united through everything. At the end of the day, no one took offense, not Kawhi, not the organization, and definitely not the fans. If anything, it made everyone like the Clippers even more. The locker room vibes are clearly strong, the team chemistry is clicking, and the energy feels right. With the regular season ramping up and the team healthy, Clippers fans are cautiously optimistic that this mix of humor, humility, and hunger could finally translate into postseason success. So while the internet keeps replaying the not picking Kawhi soundbite, the Clippers are focused on something bigger, proving they can compete at the highest level. Kawhi might not say much, but when he's on the floor, his game does all the talking. And for the rest of the squad, the confidence to joke around like that shows they're not afraid of the moment, they're embracing it. Because in today's NBA, it's not just about stats or contracts. It's about connection, with teammates, with fans, and with the culture. And this moment, as funny as it was, showed exactly that. The Clippers' $18 million center might not want to trade lives with Kawhi Leonard, but he and